My name's Janet Howitt, and I'm the chair of the Mayor's Advisory Council for Kitchener Seniors, which is MACKS. And I'm delighted to be here tonight to recognize and celebrate our 17 nominees for Kitchener's Senior of the Year. Give yourselves a round of applause. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the nominators, the nominees, their families and friends, and thank you for joining us tonight. Please welcome Diane Dorian, who will be offering a land acknowledgement this evening.
Hello, everyone. We begin this meeting with it's not a meeting. We begin this event tonight with a land acknowledgement. This is our way of honoring the Indigenous people who have been living on and caring for this land for thousands of years. Through a commitment to ongoing learning, we strive to gather new truths and understanding of our relationship with Indigenous people. Through this acknowledgement, we begin to express our gratitude.
Thank you, Diane. I checked with everybody to make sure I pronounced their name correctly, and I mispronounced Diane's name, who I know really well, Diane Doran. So everyone should have received a printed program. It's quite a large booklet. I hope everybody has one. If not, there's more at the welcome table at the back. Follow along in the program, and please stay for delicious refreshments who have been provided by one of our event sponsors, the Village of Winston Park. This year we want to also thank Rogers Cable 20, waving back there, who are filming our program this evening. The Kitchener Senior of the Year presentation is hosted annually by the Mayor's Advisory Council for Kitchener Seniors. This year, as our city, our council and its citizens develop plans and strategies for Kitchener 2051, a plan that creates a vision for the city that we all want to live and flourish in. Today we are honoring seniors who contribute to this amazing place that we all call home. This award recognizes adults 65 and up who provide service in many ways to the citizens of Kitchener. Tonight's incredible nominees help in areas including health, long-term care, dementia and caregiving, working with children, grandmothers, women of color, Native ancestry, ethnocultural groups, shelter movers, literacy, Girl Guides, pickleball, boxing, woodworking, furniture transformations, KW Symphony, The Optimists, and neighborhood associations. All of them are seniors in our community bringing their talents, their skills, their time, and heart, and are making a difference. So please welcome Lori Jasper, who's a member of the Mayor's Advisory Council for Kitchener Seniors, to bring greetings.
So on behalf of MACKS, we welcome you and your guests, and we thank you for, sorry for your contributions, and we thank you for inspiring us all. For those who may not be familiar with MACKS, we are a group of dedicated volunteers, 12 residents aged 55 and over from Kitchener who are deeply committed to improve the lives of older adults in our city. Our mission is simple, yet impactful, to provide meaningful input to the City of Kitchener on issues that matter most to older adults. From health programs to community services, we work hard to make sure that our voices are heard and that the needs of our seniors are addressed in every aspect of the city planning. So let's take this time to celebrate not just the nominees, but the shared vision of compassionate, engaged, and a thriving community so that the older adult can live well and age well. Congratulations to you all. And if you would like to volunteer on the MACKS committee, we are looking for members. There's a table at the back for more information. And it's a great time, so come along.
Thank you, Lori. We wanted to always have lots of commercials for MACKS throughout the night, so hope you enjoy them. Now I would like to invite Mayor Verbanovic to bring greetings on behalf of the Mayor and Council.
Well, thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Okay, lots of energy still. I love to see that, which is absolutely fantastic, and it is an absolute delight to be here with all of you, and thank you for being patient for a couple minutes. There's a new group that took over the Athlete of the Year awards, and they scheduled them for the same night as this, and the winner of the Athlete of the Year was actually someone from the city of Kitchener, so I had to present that award, and then zoom over here and not be too late, because we know that all of you as older adults are always very punctual. But it is an absolute delight to be here and to welcome all of the honorees tonight, your friends, your family, the nominators. And in welcoming you, I do that together with my colleagues on Kitchener City Council. And I am joined by 4 of them, with another one just arriving. So I'll begin by the one who's just standing up already, Councillor Debbie Chapman, whose ward we're in. Welcome, Debbie. Councillor Dave Schneider. Councillor Jason Deneau. Councillor Margaret Johnson, and our newbie, Councillor Stephanie Stretch, who's not a newbie anymore. We're very fortunate to, I'm very fortunate to work with the amazing group that we have on Kitchener Council, and I know they're very passionate about so many issues about making Kitchener a great community for everyone, from our youngest to our oldest, and obviously our older adults throughout the city are an important part of that, and that makes you an important part of that. And tonight we're here to celebrate each of you. I do want to take a moment to acknowledge and thank the incredible people who are part of the Mayor's Advisory Council for Kitchener seniors, because they really provide myself and our staff really incredible advice around the services that we provide to the city, about things that they think are going well and things that they think we can do a little bit better. And I know I appreciate that, council appreciates that, and our staff appreciates that. So I'll just give, and ask all of them to stand up. We'll do the Neil Aitchison thing. We'll start with one clap for each of them, and then we'll do a round of applause for the group of them at the end. And so we'll start with our wonderful chair, Janet Howitt. You guys are good. First vice chair, Diane Kilby. Second vice chair, Mikhail Baybaum. Make sure everyone, you stand up as you're able as we go along. And then our community representatives, Peter Adam, El Khalifa, Ivan Emke, Maureen Fleming. Just stay standing, don't be shy, because we're going to do the big round of applause at the end. Christine Hennebury, Lori Jasper, Leslie Litweiler, Naomi Pickersgill. You are incredible. You could almost be in a clapping orchestra or something. Evelyn Ricker, and event volunteer Diane Doiron. Let's give them all a big round of applause. So as I was saying, this group of individuals provides excellent advice to myself and our staff team throughout not just community services and Carolyn Cormier, who's up here, and all of the staff who do an amazing job. But they also help with the organization of this event, as has been shared with you. Now, the other people who do an important role in terms of this event is our sponsors, and so I'd like to acknowledge them. And they include the Rockway Center Advisory Council. Let's give them, okay, we're good, we're on point. The Mix 98.5 Radio, Sanderson Management Group, and the Village of Winston Park, who generously provided refreshments for this evening's reception, as well as the gift bags for all nominees. Round of applause. So June, as you know, is Seniors Month, and it's a month that, so it's very timely that we're gathering this month to celebrate all of you and the wisdom, friendship, skills, and achievements that each of you have shared with our community for many decades, and hopefully for many decades to come. And so on behalf of the city, we really do want to thank you for all that you do in the various organizations and community groups that you have been part of, that you are part of, and that you will continue to be part of going forward. I had an opportunity to review the package of the nominees, and one of the things that really stands out, and you'll come to appreciate this as the evening goes on, is just the remarkable contributions that they all make to the community, and certainly I encourage you to take a moment to chat with the nominees as the evening goes on. And so with that, I think it's my turn to turn it back over to Janet, and we'll go on with the presentations to the nominees and then the announcement of our Senior of the Year.
I am going to have a bit of a sip of water before we start, but now is the time when we're going to be offering our nominees the opportunity to come up and get their certificates. When I call your name, so one at a time in the order that it's in the program, you'll come up to receive your certificate, and audience members are welcome to follow along in their program. And Mayor Barry Vervanovic and Lori Jasper will be presenting you with your awards. So you don't need to come up here. They will offer you your presentation there. So let's get started. Deborah Bondi. Deborah has been a dedicated registered practical nurse at Columbia Forest Long-Term Care for 8 years. Her commitment to the well-being and dignity of residents goes beyond her professional duties through actions such as decorating for the holidays and buying clothing for residents in need. Deborah's ability to connect with others through her humor and compassion inspires others to approach life with the same level of empathy, commitment, and generosity. By possessing a unique gift for making everyone around her feel cared for and seen, Deborah consistently lifts the spirits of others. Deborah's positive impact extends beyond her professional role, as she's also a beloved grandmother who has been a constant source of love, support, and guidance to her family. I think this is her granddaughter right in front of me here. Great-granddaughter. Thank you, Deborah, for brightening the lives of others through your positivity, your warmth, and your genuine care. Congratulations. Our next nominee is Maria Brown. As a volunteer with the Schlegel UW Research Institute for Aging, Maria has been instrumental in developing dementia education resources for the Italian community. Maria's personal experience as a caregiver for her mother inspired her to volunteer in the creation of 17 free English and Italian resources available through the Forward with Dementia initiative. By sharing insight on how aging, dementia, and caregiving are often experienced within the Italian culture, Maria has ensured that the new resources better represent the community and their specific needs. Additionally, Maria shared her personal story on the website, thus inspiring hope and encouragement for other caregivers. Maria continues to promote these educational tools among healthcare professionals in the broader community. Thank you, Maria, for increasing awareness, reducing stigma, and supporting those living the dementia journey to live their best lives. Margaret Shamandi. For the past 12 years, Margaret has provided invaluable leadership to the KW Woodworking and Craft Center. In addition to serving as volunteer committee chair and attending monthly board meetings, Margaret has held the role of shop foreperson for 8 years. She's often found on the shop floor answering questions helping with projects, providing safety instructions, and organizing the shop, and ensuring it's safe and accessible. As a former teacher, Margaret effectively mentors high school interns and participants with diverse needs, enabling them to gain valuable skills. Through the coordination of project donations, Margaret's leadership has driven significant fundraising efforts for the KW Woodworking and Crafts Center and local charities. On rare occasions, she can actually be found creating her own projects. However, her focus consistently remains helping others. Thank you, Margaret, for being a driving force behind the operations of KWWCC. Judy DeWitt. Judy's not able to be here tonight, and accepting on her behalf is Lori Jasper from MACKS, which is very convenient because she's right down there. Judy has been a dedicated volunteer tutor with the literacy group of Waterloo Region for 15 years. Her passion for math and experience as a teacher have empowered over 500 adults to improve their literacy and numeracy skills. Judy's empathy, patience, and kindness create a supportive learning environment, helping learners overcome barriers such as poverty, uncertain living conditions, and disabilities. She runs small math groups 3 times a week, tailoring lessons to individual needs. Judy's commitment extends beyond tutoring, providing personal support and resources to learners in need. Her efforts have led to countless success stories, making her an invaluable asset to the community. Judy's unwavering support, innovative teaching methods continue to inspire both learners and fellow volunteers. Thank you to Judy for standing by each of your learners and making a profound impact on enabling them to achieve their goals. Milugeta Dilnasau. Mulugeta serves as chairperson of the Mutual Support Association Ethio-Canadians and Ethiopians residing in Kitchener-Waterloo and surrounding areas, known as KW IDEAR. Established in 2020, KW IDEAR provides financial and emotional support for members who are experiencing the loss of a loved one. Mulugeta has played a pivotal role in drafting bylaws, registering families, and securing registration for the association. Under his leadership, KW IDEAR has grown to 560 members across 182 households, raising over $150,000, providing support for families facing loss and grief. He's initiated park cleanup events annually at both McLennan and Victoria Parks among members, and he served on the Records Community Editorial Board since 2020, writing extensively on cultural, economic, and African issues for readers. Thank you for your outreach and ongoing commitment to bringing others together to support each other in times of need. Lorraine Green. Lorraine has dedicated 60 years to serving the Girl Guide organization, including 52 years as a leader. She's held various roles such as district treasurer, commissioner, and currently serves as cookie receiver and community guider. That sounds like a good job, cookie receiver. Acting as a resource for 6 guide units. Her volunteer efforts help also extend to a Better Tent City, where she has spent 3 years helping to distribute and repair clothing and bedding for residents. Additionally, Lorraine has dedicated 56 years to serving her church community as a lector, church coordinator, assistant with the Rite of Christian Initiation of Adults program, and general volunteer for multiple projects. Throughout her long-term dedication to serving others, Lorraine has provided invaluable assistance and guidance, embodying the true spirit of volunteerism. Thank you, Lorraine. Your legacy of service is a testament to your dedication, compassion, and to your leadership. Mark Kerr. Mark has volunteered at the Stanley Park Community Association for 6 years. And I'm hoping you all might think this makes a good spot for Mark. He embodies the spirit of giving as Santa Claus himself at the annual pancake breakfast. delighting nearly 1,000 attendees each December. He also participates in Santa sightings, traveling by horse-drawn carriage, and leads the Santa Calls initiative, personally calling children to share holiday excitement. Mark's contributions fosters joy and togetherness, creating lasting memories for families in Kitchener. Additionally, Mark has served on the board of directors for the Friends of Waterloo Regional Museum, as well as the president of the Stanley Park Optimist Club. His willingness to go above and beyond, whether by securing sponsorships, participating in fundraising, offering his time in countless capacities, makes him an outstanding role model. Thank you, Mark, for embodying the spirit of giving and for being a pillar of community spirit. I should say thank you, Santa, I feel. Connie Lacey. Connie has dedicated 20 years as the volunteer coordinator at the Children's Need Distribution Center. She manages appointments, orders car seats, handles referrals, organizes volunteers, and meets with families, ensuring they receive essential items with warmth and with dignity. Her leadership has expanded CNDC's reach, supporting over 1,700 children annually. Additionally, Connie has served 15 years with OMA's Siskona KW, contributing to the Grandmothers to Grandmothers campaign as part of the Stephen Lewis Foundation. Her roles include chair, VP, and planning committee member, actively fundraising for HIV/AIDS relief in sub-Saharan Africa. She's also served at Highland Baptist Church, that community, for 40 years in roles such as church clerk, choir member, board chair. Thank you to Connie for your dedication and caring leadership towards making a vital difference in the lives of others. Tom LaGrady. Tom is unable to be here this evening, and accepting on his behalf is Michelle Park, it's coming right up here, Volunteer Services Manager from Shelter Movers, Southern Ontario. Tom has been a dedicated volunteer with Shelter Movers, Southwestern Ontario, helping survivors of abuse transition to safety. By supporting more than 65 moves, he's dedicated over 300 hours to helping families move to safety. His contributions have significantly impacted the lives of survivors, enabling them to reclaim their independence. And Tom's efforts have inspired other volunteers, strengthened partnerships with shelters and community organizations, and raised awareness about domestic violence. His unwavering support provides not only physical assistance, but also reassurance during difficult times. Tom's passion and humor lift the spirits of those around him, making challenging moves more manageable. He's valued not only as a volunteer, but as a compassionate, steadfast supporter. So we thank Tom for offering hope, support, and empowerment to survivors of domestic violence. Fiona McGregor. Fiona is a founding member and the president of Pickleball of Waterloo Wellington Region, or POWER. Her leadership has grown POWER from a single clinic to a 10-year-round program serving over 500 members. Fiona's vision has resulted in the creation of coaching manuals, training programs, and a mentorship system, resulting in 11 certified coaches and 10 more that are in training. Additionally, she organizes tournaments, providing fun competition while raising thousands of dollars for local charities, including Tiny Home Takeout, Women's Crisis Services, Spectrum, Grand River Hospital Foundation, the Ukrainian Community, and Food Bank of Waterloo Region. She also donates equipment to schools and provides free clinics for Spectrum's 2SL LGBTQ2IA+ multi-sport program. Thank you, Fiona, for your dedication to building POWER into a highly valued, respected, and inclusive community sport organization. Bill Poole. Bill has been an instrumental leader for the Kitchener-Waterloo Symphony Orchestra since June 2024. As chair of the board, Bill played a pivotal role in annulling the orchestra's bankruptcy in 2023, leading to its revival. With Bill's deep understanding of the arts and knowledge of community engagement, The KW Symphony Orchestra has resumed performances and is carefully rebuilding towards renewing its status as a vital cultural resource. Bill's impact and involvement in the arts community has been extensive, including serving as past chair of the Centre in the Square, executive director of the Canadian Clay and Glass Gallery, and member of the City of Kitchener's Arts and Culture Advisory Committee. Bill's ability to connect with people and navigate challenges collaboratively are some of his greatest assets. Thank you, Bill, for your leadership and steadfast dedication to ensuring our community's arts resources and the KW Symphony Orchestra continue to thrive and to grow. Thank you. Marcia Smelly. As a 40-year educator and leader with the Waterloo Region District School Board, Marcia has been a tireless advocate for inclusive learning spaces that affirm the richness of our diverse community. As long-serving community volunteer, Marcia has served the Congress of Black Women, Waterloo Region, for 30 years, including over 20 years as president. Her contributions include awarding 125 scholarships to Black youth and leading International Women's Day celebrations. As provincial secretary for the Ontario Congress of Black Women for the past 4 years, Marcia has supported governance and the development of new chapters. Seeing a need for greater representation of persons of color in political offices, Marcia co-founded Run for Office Waterloo Region in 2020. Recently, her volunteer work with the Waterloo Region Age-Friendly Network has strengthened advocacy for local senior services. Thank you, Marcia, for your ongoing commitment to education, equity, and representative civic engagement. Kim Schnarr. Kim has played a crucial role in supporting the governance and operations of the White Owl Native Ancestry Association, WONA, an Indigenous community-based agency dedicated to culturally safe, holistic practices in education. As board chair from 2018 to 2024, Kim demonstrated exceptional leadership and commitment to the well-being of both Indigenous and non-Indigenous youth. She successfully navigated the organization through leadership changes and the challenges posed by the pandemic, implementing innovative solutions like online support and food share programs. Despite her demanding role as a youth mental health nurse, Kim remained committed to her volunteer work with WONA, and her efforts have been pivotal in maintaining WONA's focus on holistic child and family mental health counseling rooted in Indigenous traditions. Thank you, Kim, for your dedication and for embodying the spirit of reconciliation and of community support. Donna Swick. Donna's dedication has been key to the success of the Fierce and Fit Special Needs charitable organization, which empowers individuals with special needs through boxing. Her contributions include serving as president, coaching, organizing social events, and spearheading the annual auction, raising $30,000 annually. Her leadership ensures the sustainability of a program that transforms the lives of athletes with special needs by providing opportunities for inclusion and growth. Her impact extends to supporting the homeless community as well through the Pennies for Socks and Blessing Bags programs, which she initiated to provide individuals everyday necessities. Donna's dedication inspires many, including her own daughter, who transitioned from an Olympic-level boxing career to founding a charitable organization that helps others achieve their dreams. Thank you, Donna, for demonstrating that true strength comes from lifting others up. Margaret Vanderpool. Margaret has been a long-serving volunteer in the Kitchener community, dedicating her time and her energy to causes that support those in need. She has made a positive impact for countless individuals, including at the Ray of Hope Community Center, cooking and serving hot dinners for those who are homeless, and through offering faith-based support for over 20 years at Grand Valley Institution for Women. Additionally, Margaret collaborates with SidFit, collecting over 1,000 pounds of food yearly for the food bank. Margaret's efforts extend internationally as she organizes and ships aid packages to Trinidad, Guyana, and Jamaica. Locally, she supports her parish by providing weekly hot meals for seniors who are shut in and organizing an annual appreciation dinner to honor the contributions of senior parishioners. Thank you, Margaret, for providing a sense of belonging to so many through your unwavering dedication and community service. Carol Weber. Carol is a dedicated volunteer pickleball instructor who's been serving the community for over 20 years. Her passion for teaching and ability to connect with players of all abilities have inspired growth and improved well-being among participants. Carol's patience and guidance have enabled new players to feel comfortable and confident, while her motivational approach encourages all players to expand their skills and enjoy the game. Carol's impact extends beyond the court. She has organized numerous health and wellness programs benefiting seniors and adults alike. Her respectful and positive demeanor creates a welcoming environment where participants feel inspired to lead healthier lives. Carol's enthusiasm is contagious, making every activity she organizes a success. Thank you, Carol, for being a role model for active living and inspiring others to adopt a healthy lifestyle. Last but definitely not least is Ken Wilson. Since retiring from a successful sales career in 1991, Ken has dedicated his time to meticulously restoring discarded furniture as well as supporting those in need. With a special appreciation for bringing older furniture pieces and pianos back to their former glory, Ken's craftsmanship includes rebuilding broken parts, removing old paint and varnish, and carefully repairing upholstery. By rehoming pieces he has restored to those in need, Ken has supported many in establishing their households. He believes everyone needs the 4 A's. So for all of us: acceptance, approval, appreciation, and affection. As a dedicated community supporter, Ken helps people move, distributes food, and regularly attends prayer groups and community meals, fostering a sense of unity. Additionally, Ken supports young people involved with the court system to turn their lives around. Thank you, Ken, for touching countless lives through your dedication and care, the well-being of others. I would like to invite Mayor Bavanovic to now present the Kitchener Senior of the Year 2025.
Thanks. Thank you very much, Janet. Let's give it up for Janet, who's done such a wonderful job. And did I not say to all of you that you would be like so impressed by the amazing group of nominees that we had this year? Please give them another round of applause. Now, I do just have one message. I will note that when Mrs. Vanderpool was up here, she did point out that she's the only one that can still make Sid run away from her in the boxing ring. Okay, here, hold on. Let me find the right page here. Here we go. So Lori's going to join us up here at the front, but I'm also going to ask the members of council to join us as well for the presentation of the Senior of the Year. And I introduced 5 of them, and since then, Councillor Paul Singh has joined us. So welcome, Paul. And if all 6 of you can come up here, please, and join Lori down here. So each year, Kitchener looks forward to honoring one resident aged 65 plus as their Senior of the Year. Nominations are sought from the community to recognize deserving older adults who have enriched the social, cultural, or civic life of our community. This year's recipient was chosen by a selection panel made up of several members, including volunteers from the Mayor's Advisory Council for Kitchener Seniors, 3 members of Kitchener Council, Councillors Debbie Chapman, Christine Michaud, and Stephanie Stretch, Jane Hennig, the Executive Director of Volunteer Waterloo Region, and a number of members of our City of Kitchener staff. Thank you to them for all of their work in taking on this important role. So each of the 17 honorees, as you were able to note, is a role model for active living and exemplifies what it means to be a community leader. The selection panel truly had their work cut out for them. Literally thousands of lives are touched by the unique contributions that each of the 17 nominees share with our community. Although it's nearly impossible to choose just one recipient, the selection panel has a job to do, and that is to identify that one individual who stood out and has been described as a pillar of leadership, advocacy, and compassion within our Kitchener community. Their leadership is not symbolic, it is lived, it's deeply rooted, and it's profoundly impactful. Through their work, this year's recipient touches countless lives by offering mentorship, championing equity, and creating vital spaces of support for diverse residents. As a retired educator with over 40 years of service in the Waterloo Region District School Board, this year's recipient has shaped the minds and hearts of countless students. They continue to be a tireless advocate for inclusive, anti-oppressive education, ensuring that learning spaces reflect and affirm the richness of our diverse communities. Their decades of dedicated service to the Waterloo Region chapter of the Congress of Black Women embody what it means to lead with vision and heart. As a 30-year member and current chapter president for over 20 years, this year's recipient has led many cultural, social, and educational programs, including the presentation of the Chloe Callender Scholarship Award. Since 2001, 125 scholarships have been awarded to help Black youth achieve their dreams and academic goals with the knowledge that their community is standing behind them. This year's recipient also leads the logistics of many Congress gatherings designed to inspire members, such as the annual International Women's Day celebrations and the annual Congress Tea, honoring the accomplishments of Black women in Waterloo Region. Additionally, they've served as provincial secretary of the Ontario Congress of Black Women for over 4 years. If this wasn't all enough, in 2020, this year's recipient expanded their community impact by co-founding Run for Office Waterloo Region, which promotes civic engagement and encourages diverse voices to step confidently into political roles in Waterloo Region and other orders of government. By providing mentorship, support, and encouragement, this year's recipient has inspired many current elected officials of color and many more residents seeking to grow diverse civic engagement. Recently, this year's recipient expanded their reach in local advocacy and education, supporting issues relevant to older adults as a 3-year member of the Waterloo Region Age-Friendly Network. As a gifted networker, this year's recipient has helped make connections within the community that have resulted in education workshops for older adults and advocacy on key issues such as accessible transportation. It's evident that this year's recipient is the kind of leader who brings people together, uplifts those around them, and sparks lasting transformative change. Their influence is felt in classrooms, in boardrooms, and in community spaces alike, helping to make our community a more just, inclusive, and compassionate place for all. Please join me in congratulating the City of Kitchener's 2025 Senior of the Year, Marcia Smelly.
Excuse me. Thank you, City of Kitchener. I moved here in 1982 to come and teach secondary school at KCI. And it has been my home ever since. I have made friends. I brought my parents here, who are, unfortunately, they passed on. So this is my home. I did, for 20 years, live in Waterloo. That was good, But I have to tell you, when I was trying to decide when I retired where I was going to live, the best place for me to find was Kitchener. The other thing that I need to say is that none of us gets wherever we're going alone. And when I moved here, I moved alone, I made friends as soon as I got here. One of the first friends I made was the woman who was the department head at KCI. She became my first mentor. And then shortly after that, I met a woman in the community, many of you may know. Her name is Chloe Callender. And she has been my rock, my rock. I would have asked her husband to be here tonight, but Chloe and Murch, they need to be together. He needs to take care of her, and she's at that age and stage where he doesn't need to be too far away from her. So I will share this with her later on this week. A week doesn't pass that I don't go there and tell her what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and she'll tell me, occasionally, she'll give me some advice. But most of the time, she just gives me her sense of humor, which has been my inspiration. She's an educator, for those of you who don't know, and she was one of the one of the awardees of being a mayor's dinner back in the 90s, I believe it was. And just an overall inspiration to me and to many others. She was the founder of the Congress of Black Women here in Waterloo Region, and she also served as a provincial president for 2 years. So as you can see, I'm following in her footsteps. At this point, not really, because I'm not even able to walk properly. I've had knee replacement surgery, and it's going a little slower than I'd thought. But anyway, I'm gonna get there and keep moving and keep contributing and continue to enjoy the City of Kitchener as my home. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to all of our nominees and to Marcia Smalley, this year's Senior of the Year recipient. We live in a time when many organizations and agencies and municipalities cannot recruit the volunteers they need, and there are many reasons for this. That makes tonight all the more special, because volunteering means stepping up and saying, I can help, or as my father used to say, put me in, coach. All of these tremendous nominees have put themselves forward and are making a difference. Nominees, we'd like you to stand up one more time, if you will. Take a bow. And nominees, please know you can come and take one of these lovely flower arrangements. Do not take the buckets, though. Not allowed for that. That's for next year. And you're also welcome to take the beautiful balloon centerpiece off your table. The balloon centerpieces and this lovely display behind me is from Sanderson Management Group, for them as well. The Mayor's Advisory Council for Kitchener Seniors and the Office of the Mayor and Council, we thank you. We thank our event sponsors, Winston Park, the Village of Winston Park, for the food, the gift baskets, and gift bags, sorry. The Rockway Center Advisory Council, Mix 98.5 Radio, Sanderson Management Group, again for the balloon centerpieces, and back here, our keyboardist, Kat Mermack. And thank you to our nominees and the people who took the time to prepare and submit the beautiful nominations that were read to you. To the MACKS City Support Staff Person Extraordinaire, Carolyn Cormier, who I don't know if you all can see here. And if you are, so this is our commercial again, interested to know more about MACKS and our 55 plus, so for MACKS you don't have to be 65, you can be 55. We're looking for new members, and you can find out more information at the City of Kitchener table at the back, and there's various MACKS members who you met who you can talk to us. So this concludes our Senior of the Year Awards. Thank you for joining us tonight. The refreshments are ready, I see. Please enjoy, take photos with the nominees, and sorry, she told me that, but I forgot. Nominees for a group photo, if you will, up front here. That would be great. Thank you. Have a good night.